This is my blank canvas. It is my new project that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of months. I'm going to be transforming this entire house room by room, and I'm going to break it down into separate videos for you, showcasing what it is that I'm doing in each room and teaching you how you can do it too. Each of these projects is going to be done DIY style and on a budget, and hopefully it's going to show you what's possible when it comes to transforming your home yourself and for not too much money. There is nothing special about this home in its current state. It has been tenanted for the last 10 years and it is a mess. The carpets are totally ruined and there's so much work that needs to be done. But it has a whole lot of potential, and this is what I'm going to showcase to you. So let's dive through on a tour room by room, and I'm going to explain what it is that I plan to do in there. Here we are in the master bedroom. Now, we're not going to be doing a huge makeover in this space, but we are going to be completely freshening up the room and also giving it a nice feature. So what we're going to do is rip out the carpets and the old lines because they are stained and there's no way that we can repair those. We're going to paint the whole room, starting with the trim, which is going to be painted all white, and then we're going to keep a nice neutral cream on the walls. Then to finish off with, I'm going to create a wood panel feature wall on this back wall behind me, and then I'm going to paint that a beautiful, stunning feature color. Here is the ensuite, which is actually not too bad. It was previously renovated about 10 years ago and it has held up reasonably well, but we're still going to do a little bit of work trying to keep as much as possible and just add a little bit of detailing and create a little bit of a fresh feel in this space. The tiles down here are all going to stay. So these white tiles, the feature tiles, that's all going to stay. We're going to clean up the space and then paint the top half of the room. I'm thinking I might paint the top half of the room the same color as the sage green on the wall to blend in. And that's also going to blend in really nice with these feature tiles. We're going to give it a really good deep clean because the shower is really disgusting. I may even need to scrape out all of the grout in the shower and then re-grout that shower space, because once you've got mold and difficulties in the grout, it is really hard to then remove that and make it look nice and fresh and clean. So I'm probably going to remove all of the grout out of the shower. The toilet is disgusting, so it's going to be completely replaced, and we're going to have to put a whole new toilet seat on that. And then we're just going to try and style this space to make it look nice, fresh and modern. Next up, we have the kitchen. Now the kitchen is currently in the state that it was as it was left by the tenants. You'll see that it is really dirty, really disgusting, and the cabinets are actually full of mouse poo. I have no idea how anybody can actually live in this state, but the previous tenants clearly didn't clean out their cupboards for a very long time. What I'm going to do in the kitchen is I'm going to try and keep as much of the original as I possibly can, but still completely transform the feel of the kitchen and make it look as fresh and modern as possible. The bench tops are actually in pretty good condition, so these laminate bench tops are going to stay. Now the cabinetry is also all laminate and it is in pretty good condition except for a few spots where it does have a little bit of water damage. Now what I'm going to do is remove the water damage and replace those pieces of laminate and try and keep the rest of the laminate kitchen. I'm then going to have to paint absolutely everything because all of the inside of the cupboards are disgusting and they really do need to be freshened up. So I'm going to paint all of the inside of the cupboards. I'm then going to take the doors off and add some DIY shaker style cabinetry. So I'm going to be adding a frame on the front of the laminate doors and then painting all of those doors. We're then going to rip out the old tile splashback and we're going to put in a new tile splashback because that's going to really dramatically improve the look and feel of this kitchen. Then it's going to be painted. We're going to be painting the wood frames and making them all high gloss white, the same with on the pantry. And then I'm going to add the cabinetry shaker style finish to the pantry door. We are going to put in some new appliances. So the dishwasher is going to be replaced and also the cooktop is going to need to be replaced. But the idea is that we give this kitchen an entirely new feel, but not having to rip out and start again.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.
So this is the living and dining space. We've got the living area here, followed by the dining room over here. I want to try and blend the two spaces together. We're going to be removing all of the carpet here in the living room and also this lino floor that runs through the kitchen, down the hallway and into the laundry. The lino is going to be replaced with a vinyl timber look floor, and the carpet is all going to be replaced with new carpet. Now, this wall here that runs between the lounge room and the dining space, I'm going to create a beautiful, stunning feature wall that blends these two rooms in seamlessly, because that's going to create a nice cohesion between the rooms, but also create a stunning feature that's going to draw the eye in when you walk through the front door. The living dining space is actually straight off the front door. So as soon as you walk in the front door, you'll be able to see this entire space. However, when you walk into a home, you get an instant first impression of the home and how it makes you feel. In order to try and create a beautiful first impression, we're going to be creating a beautiful front entry here. I'm going to be removing this little section of lino floor and adding a beautiful pattern tile. We're then going to create a feature wall here on this wall, which is going to have a 3/4 wall panel and also some hooks and a stunning feature color that we're going to be able to draw people's attention in as soon as they walk into the home. Here we are in the main bathroom, and you'll be able to tell just by the look of this video how dark it is in this space. First off, there's no power connected currently, so I can't turn any of the lights on. But second off, it is a small space in the middle of the hallway, and all we have is this one window. Now on the other side of this window, there is a veranda, which is going to block a fair bit of light coming in. We're then going to replace the light above me and add another light that's a backlit light for the cabinets that we're going to put where this mirror is here. In this bathroom, I am going to have to replace nearly everything because most of it is beyond repair. I'm going to have to remove the shower screen, the shower base, and all of the tiles in the shower, the old basin, the old mirror. I'm going to remove all of the tiles around the bathtub, although I am going to try and keep the original bathtub because it's a beautiful deep bath and it's actually in pretty good condition. However, I do want to get rid of this disturbing apricot color, so I am going to try and epoxy white paint that bathtub just to give that a nice freshen up. I'm then going to retile everything, put in the new shower and shower screen, have a new floating vanity, a new mirror above the vanity, and retile all around the bath, finishing off with a nice coat of paint to freshen up this space. Here we are in the second bedroom. Now we're not going to be doing a huge makeover in here, but we are going to freshen up this space entirely. We're going to rip out all of the old carpets and the curtains, the same as in the other rooms. We're going to paint all of the wood trim white and then paint all of the walls. And I'm also going to add a feature wall in here on this wall behind me. This is going to be a half panel wall, so I'm going to add a wood panel halfway up the wall and then add a shelf on top. Add some beautiful pictures up the top, paint the rest of the room, and then style this room like a beautiful bedroom. Now, the toilet space doesn't really need explanation, but I'm just going to quickly show it to you anyways. We're going to rip out the old toilet because it is disgusting and put in a new toilet, and then we're just going to paint the entire room. Here we are in the third bedroom. Now, it's obviously a bedroom, but it is a reasonably small space, so it could also be used as an office space. It really just depends on what the people who are purchasing the home are going to use the home for and whether they're going to need that third bedroom. But what we're going to do is give it a makeover in a way that it could be used as a bedroom or as an office. But when we style the house to sell it, it's going to be dressed up as an office space. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to be painting all of the trim in the high gloss white, paint all of the room and create a beautiful feature wall on this wall here, which would typically be the wall behind the bed and where we would like to put a feature, but that it will also work for an office space. This is a laundry space, and it's the last space inside the home that is going to be getting a makeover. This is going to have a complete makeover because there's not really much in here that we can keep original, and it really just does need a complete freshen up. The laundry trough is in a pretty bad way, so we're going to rip out this laundry trough. We're then going to replace this with a new laundry trough and add a laminate bench top that goes across here to this wall where you can sit your washing machine under that, but you've got a little bit of bench space to work within your laundry. We're then going to rip out these tiles and add new tiles up this wall, and this is probably going to be a beautiful feature tile, and the tile may be the tile that I use in that front entry to try and match that in nicely with the home. I'm then going to create a feature on this wall as well, add some shelving to that and make it look beautiful, because the idea is that we want to have a nice, fresh filling laundry space. It's at the end of the hallway and it will draw a little bit of attention to it. Also so that we have a nice space where people don't mind being here to do their laundry. This is the laundry cupboard, and so it's just going to all get painted inside this cupboard. That all have a whole lot of rubbish in there that's just going to need to come out. We're just going to paint all of that and then probably add some wood trim on the front of the shelves, similar to what I did in my pantry at home. Now that I've taken you through room by room and explained what it is that I'm going to do in each room, I'm just going to take you on a whole house tour with me. This walking tour is going to give you the overall look and feel of the home as a whole before we get started, and then I'm going to do another walkthrough tour the same as this at the end, showing you the entire makeover and what it now feels like once we've finished.
Our hearts beat to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon, we lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
I hope you've enjoyed this video and the walkthrough tour of the home that I'm going to be renovating over the next couple of months. I'm going to be sharing videos of each of the room transformations, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and come and follow along as I completely transform this house, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you're not going to miss the full movie length video at the end of this transformation, showcasing everything that I've done and revealing the final result.